Hello everyone, welcome to Hardik's Healing Tarot. This particular tarot reading is for the sign of Virgo for the month of February 2022. In this particular monthly reading spread, I will be pulling out 6 cards. The first 2 cards will highlight the first 10 days of the month. The next 2 cards will highlight the middle part of the month, and the last 2 cards will highlight the last 10 days of the month. If my readings resonates with you, I also do personal readings, so please feel free to reach out to me. All the details are mentioned in the description box. So Virgo, let's see how the month of Feb is going to start for you. So we have the card of sharing and intensity. So there's a lot of activity happening in the initial month of Feb. The card of sharing talks about that you might see yourself indulging in very rich, sumptuous food. If that is the case, in this also card highlights that if you have not working out or exercising, you definitely need to do that, and also keep a check on your diet. Right? This card also signifies that you will feel a lot better, you will feel a lot at peace if you also donate some food, or give some food to the person who is hungry or the needy. And the card of intensity is talking about you may get some bit of news, communication, information all of a sudden. Okay, and or if you're planning to if you're planning to launch some project, or you have already started a project, and if you're planning to accelerate it, you should do it with a lot more intensity. You should market it, you should try and fetch new clients with much more intensity than you have been doing in the end of 2021 and in Jan 2022, right? Okay, let's see what the middle part of Feb holds for you, Virgo. There is a card of totality and harmony which has come up. So these two particular cards tell me that there is a part of a puzzle which is still pending, and you may see in the middle part of Feb that particular puzzle completing. Okay, the card of totality talks about letting go or completion, and here intuitively I'm feeling that this card here is talking more about you completing something which has been pending for a while now, right? For example, if you're planning to start a venture and you're looking for some funding, you may get a quick input information in the first week of Feb, and you would start implementing the venture, start rolling out the venture in the middle part of Feb. Quite good possibility. And once that happen, because you have been working towards this particular thing for a while now, whatever it might be, right? Whether it might be project, whether it might be venture, whether it might be education, whether it might be job change, whatever it might be, right? Something is going to complete for good, which will give you a lot of peace, harmony, satisfaction in the middle part of Feb 2022, right? And let's see how you end the month of Feb, Virgo. Nice. Okay, so the card of maturity and aloneness has popped out. So the card of maturity talks about, in terms of finances, you might see your finances are well poised in the last 10 days of Feb. Again, in continuation, as an hypothetical example, if you get some news of fundraising, if you're planning to raise a fund, you get news in second half of Feb, you might get that funding and you see a steady flow of finances, cash flow, right, to continue with your venture. So I see finances not to be a challenge in the last 10 days of Feb. But I also see that you may get some little help from your friends or family members or acquaintances in the last 10 days of Feb. But major part of journey you will be covering by yourself. You will be covering all alone, with some help from either your family or friends in the last 10 days of Feb 2022. Virgo, thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll see you next month. Thank you.